So we are going to solve two types of logarithmic equations. The first type is if you get log of a function of x, so we have something like, let's say, log of 2x plus 1, so that's a logarithmic equation, equals, let's make this base 3, equals log of just anything, let's say a 5 to the base 3. The bases have to be the same. If the bases are the same, then 2x plus 1 has to equal 5. So if log of a number is equal to log of another number, then the two numbers obviously have to be equal because of the 1-to-1 property. Now this is an easy equation to solve, so we get 2x equals 5 minus 1 when we subtract 1 from both sides, and x equals 4 over 2 when we divide both sides by 2, so the answer is 2. So we've solved the equation. Now suppose, so that was type 1, where you have log of something equals log of something else. Now here, the first equation is not in this form. Clearly we don't have logs on both sides, or there is no way we can bring it to that form easily. So this is the type 2. So using the definition of logs, we have 3x plus 2, so leave that alone. Take this 5, the base, it becomes the base on the other side to the power of 4. So these two get connected. So now this is an easy equation to solve. So 3x, when I subtract 2 on both sides, would be 5 to the 4th power minus 2. And then, of course, I can divide both sides by 3 to get 5 to the 4th minus 2 divided by 3. So that would be 625 minus 2 divided by 3. So that's 623 divided by 3. So we can stop there because we've solved the equation. Now let's look at some of the other equations we had as examples. Let's look at log of x plus 3 is equal to log of x minus 7. So log of x plus 3 is equal to log of x minus 7. So let's say all these have base 10. So remember, we have to bring it to either the first type or the second type. So let's see, every term doesn't have a log, so it'll be hard to bring it to the form log of something equals log of something else. But let's bring all the logs to one side. So log to the base 10 of x plus 3 minus log to the base 10 of x equals negative 7. Let's just change it to plus 7 here. Okay, let's say it's a plus 7. So log of x plus 3 minus log of x is the same as log of x plus 3 divided by x. So we are using the log properties. If you have log of x plus 3 divided by x, it's the same as log of x plus 3 minus log of x. So this is equal to 7. So we've converted this to the second type of log equation, where you have log of x to the base a equals n is the same as saying x equals a to the n. So the base is 10, so 10 to the 7th power equals whatever we see here, x plus 3 over x. So 10 to the 7th power is equal to x plus 3 over x. Now cross multiply and you can easily solve this equation. So you get x plus 3 equals 10 to the 7x, and you can do the work and figure this out. Now here is another example. So remember, there are two types. This is, if you could bring it to this form, that's the second type, or you could bring it to the form log of something equals log of something. So when you look at this equation, it looks more like type 2 rather than type 1. But let's see. I keep log on one side, add 5 on both sides to get a 9. Now I've converted it to the second type. So if I have log of x to the base a equals n, then x equals a to the n. So if I have log of 5x plus 3 equals 9, then the base to the 9th power, so this 9 goes to the power, and that is equal to 5x plus 3. So 5x equals 3 to the 9th power minus 3. I'm subtracting 3 on both sides, and I divide both sides by 5, and that's what I get. I mean, this, you can use your calculator to figure this out. So here is another example. Log of 3x plus 7 to the base 5 minus log of 4x plus 2 to the base 5 equals 0. So we either need to convert it to this form, which is the second type, or we convert it to the form log of something equals log of something. So this looks more like the first type. I add log of 4x plus 2 on both sides. So now I brought it to the form log of function of x equals log of something else. So now basically that would mean, by the one-to-one property of logs, 3x plus 7 equals 4x plus 2. Now I solve for x. I subtract 3x on both sides, so that's 4x minus 3x, and I subtract 7 on subtract 2 on both sides. So I get x equals 7 minus 2, which is 5, and I've solved the log equation.